Respected friends and viewers, I congratulate you on behalf of Ice Breaking India Tomorrow channel. Today I am going to discuss an issue which is very important at present time, particularly those who are service holder of Government of West Bengal. You all have noticed that this year Dearness allowance, that is DA, has not been declared by the government of this state. I think this is the first time, I may be wrong, that DA is not declared. The reason for non-declaring of DA is financial crisis of the state. This is a real phenomena, that the financial condition of the government is very poor at this very moment. But instead of declaring DA, government has declared grants to other stakeholders such as small traders, daily laborers, backward class people, small businessmen, etc. in form of various schemes. But what is the net effect of non-payment of DA but payment of grant? We have discussed the entire matter through different charts, and in the chart we have given the numerical data so that you can easily understand the situation, that is declaring DA or declaring grant instead of DA. We have given here two different charts. One, that is A, chart A. The title of this chart is when DA is declared to service holder. Chart B, when grant is declared instead of DA to others. And chart C, the net effect. Also, we have tried to give an exposure of the event. Now, come to the chart. But before that, we want to say that there are some assumptions. On the basis of some assumptions, the charts have been prepared. And you know that for preparation of any model, any chart in general, there must be some assumptions. And on the basis of assumption, the chart or model is prepared. Here we also assume some facts to prepare the chart. At first, I want to tell the assumption. Here we assume that there are certain type of people or group of people in this society, and the total income of the society or the economy is rupees 5,000, and this is constant in two cases, that is in case of DA and in case of grant. We are given analysis or calculations after declaration of DA and after declaration of grant, and before declaration of such DA or grant, the economic condition was on the basis of a fixed data or figure. Say before declaration of DA or grant, total income was 5,000 and there were 10 groups of people. This is a constant fee. Now I am discussing when DA is declared to the service holder. What will happen? Here we have assumed that there are 10 groups of people. Number 1, self-employed. Number 2, trader. Number 3, business, that is higher rank than trader. Next, service, small traders. Next, service, professional, industrialist, daily labor, and beggars, those who have no income at all. That is, there are 10 categories of earning group or people in the society. We have assumed here. And their income before declaring of DA or grant is self-employed income is 250, trader is 400, business 1000, service 800, small traders 100, service 800, professional 400, industrialist 1199, daily labor 50, and beggar 1 rupee 1. That was the total income. That is the money in the economy is 5,000, and the percentage share of total income is shown in next column. That is a self-employed 5%, trader 8%, business 20%, service holder occupy 16%, small traders 2%, service holder 16%, professional 8%, industrialist 24%, daily labor 1%, and beggar 0.02%, and total is 100%. That is, the total income of the economy 5,000 is distributed in such a manner, that is, the percentage is given in column 2. Then government declared DA. You see here the DA is 400, that is service 1 200 and service 2 200. There are two service holder we assumed here, and whenever DA is declared, we are assumed here that their expenditures before declaration of DA was constant. Hence, that has been excluded in this calculation. We only consider the amount of DA, that is the extra income received by the service holders. So they must expend rupees 200 and 200. And in fourth column, you see that minus 200 and minus. Because when they receive 200 as extra income, they must expend that. Therefore, in column 3, there is 200 plus, and in column 4, 200 minus. And these 200, he will expend. The out of 200, they are incurring rupees 100, and balance 100 they are keeping in bank, that is savings, because the service holders has already a fixed income. Therefore, their demand for extra income will be equal to 100, because as they are earning from earlier years, they want to expend 50% of their money, and 50% they will save in bank. And these 50%, that is 100, they are expending in this sector. Suppose in self-employed, they will expend 25. To trader, they invest 25. The business, they will invest. Invest means they will expend. This amount will be expend. That is, they will purchase goods from the business from 40 rupees. They will take service or goods from the trader or self-employed person, 25. Likely from small trader, 25. For professional service, they will expend rupees 15. Industrial goods, they will purchase 40, because the goods for trader or business, they have already obtained that. Therefore, their demand will be for industrial goods, as they are already a serviceman. Therefore, they are incurring rupees 40 industrial sector. And daily labor, they are also paying daily labor rupees 20, and they are giving some donation, grant or help to the beggar or poor, 10 rupees. Therefore, the two servicemen expending 100, 200, and they are expending the amount in these various sectors. And the total of the column 7, now we see, is rupees 200. That is 100 by serviceman 1 and 100 serviceman 2. And the balance 100, they are investing in bank, their savings, 100 and 100. Therefore, if you sum up column 7 and column 8, you will get that is 400. The 400 which they have received in column 5, they are expend rupees 200 for various commodities in various sectors, and 200 they have deposited in bank account. Now, the total income comes as it's shown in column 10. Therefore, self-employed income will be 275. Before it was 250. Likely the trader income will be 425. The businessman's income will be 140. Serviceman's income will be 910. Small traders 125. Service 910. Professional 415. Industrialist 1239. Daily labor's income will 70, and beggar's income will 11. And now you can see that total income has come to 5420. And how it has happened? Because in the economy, 400 rupees has been introduced by government by way of paying DA, that 400, and the servicemen deposited rupees 100, 200 in the bank account, and from there they will get 20 rupees. We assume that the interest rate is 10%, that is 20 rupees. It is also an extra income to the society. Therefore, in the economy, the total income, the incremental income is 420. 400 contributed by government as DA, and rupees 20 contributed by bank as interest. Therefore, total income growth is 420. Now you can see that total of the total column is 5420. Before declaration of DA, the total income was 5000, and after declaration of DA, it has come to 5420. And now increase of income is incremental income has been shown in column 11, and the net effect has been shown in column 12. That is percentage of income 5.50 for self-employment. Earlier it was 5%. Similarly, for trader it is 8.5%. Earlier it was 20. For businessman it is 20.80%. Before it was 20. And similarly, the 2.5, 18.20, 8.30, 24.78, 1.4 and 0.22. That is the incremental percentage. That is incremental income is 108.39. So why it is 108? Because earlier it was 5000 and percentage was 100. Now it is 400 more. That is 400 and plus 20. 5,420. Therefore, the total percentage of income is 108.39. And the net increase we have shown in column 13. That is, in case of self-employed person, the net percentage increase is 0.50. For trader, 0.50. For businessman, 0.80. For serviceman, 2.20. Small traders, 0.50. Service, 2.20. Professional, 0.30. Industrialist, 0.80. Daily labor, 0.40. And beggar, 0.20. That is, incremental income is 8.39. And 39 or 40, you see that the total of column 12 is 108.39, that is nearly 40. That is, incremental is 8.40 because previously it was 100%, now it has come to 108.4%, and that is incremental is 8.4%. That has been shown in column 13. This is the effect after declaration of DA. The effect in the economy after giving the DA to the service holder. I think it is clear, but you can say that the income distribution or the DA is not be as you shown in the chart. Yes, that may be different. The calculation may be produced differently, but you can't avoid this calculation. It is also one of that calculations. It may also happen, may not happen, but may happen also. Therefore, we have discussed in this point only. You remember the picture. Now I will discuss about the grant, declaration of grant instead of DA to the others. Is clear? So our stakeholders or the groups are also 10 here. Same income, the basic income, that is before declaration of grant, 5,000 same, and the distribution of income also same as shown it earlier chart. Now you see in column 5 DA is not declared, and see the serviceman 4, serviceman 6 has not received any DA. Instead of that, self-employed person has received 100 grant from government. Small traders have received 100 grant from government. The daily labor received grant 100 and beggar received grant 100. Because government will not pay the grant to the industrialist or serviceman or something like those who have the more income. Therefore, in DA, there also the contribution of the government was 400, and in case of grant also contribution of government is 400. Same. Similarly, the amount, that is extra grant received by the stakeholders, will be expended. Therefore, it has been deducted. That is minus 100, minus 100, minus 100, minus 100. Shown in column 6. And in column 7, the expenditure made by the stakeholders has been shown in column 7. Here, you notice that if a beggar or if a daily labor or if a small trader received amount from government, they will expend it in the consumable goods. They will not purchase any industrialist or any professional service. They will not gain. They will expend their money to the product or to the commodities of daily consumption. Therefore, the scope of savings, that is scope of deposit to the bank, will be lesser than in case of DA declared to the service holder. Now we assume that 50 rupees have been saved by the recipient of grant, such as self-employed person deposited rupees 10, self-employed person deposited in bank rupees 5, trader deposited rupees 20, businessman deposited to bank 15, and daily labor deposited to bank rupees 10. Beggar nothing, because they will expend their entire amount to the consumable goods. The amount of savings will be lesser than the earlier. Therefore, 50 rupees is being saved. Therefore, 350 rupees they are expending in various sectors, and the distribution of their expenditure has been shown in column 7. That is, self-employed in sector self-employment 10, in sector trader, trading goods will be consumed by the recipient of the grant. Therefore, their expenditure will be 105, business 105. Servicemen also received some portion of the grant, that is 2.5, very lower portion, because if the grant is paid to the poor income group people, so that income, how it will come to the hands of the servicemen. But indirectly, that is in form of benefit, some benefits, they can receive a lower portion of such income. Therefore, it is 2.5 and 2.5. Professional may gain 10, we have assumed here. Industrialist gain 30, daily labour gain 50 and beggar gain 10. Now, as the money has been invested to bank account, therefore interest will be generated, and similarly in earlier cases also 10%, here also 10% interest we have considered. That is self-employed deposited rupees 5 and he get 0.50 as interest. Similarly trader 2, businessman 1.5 and daily labor 1. And the total interest income is 5. But in earlier case, the total interest income was 20. The interest income has been declined. Deposit also declined. But the total, you see here, the total of column 7 and 8 is 400. Because government has given grant 400 and that has been expended and deposited to bank, the total is 400. And extra income generated rupees 5 as interest. Then now the total income has given in column 10, that is 265.5, 527, 1121.50, 802.5, 125, 802.5, 410, 1229.00, 111.00, 11.00, and the total comes to rupees 5,405. You see here, that is the basic income, that is before declaration of grant was 5,000 and grant declared 400, therefore 5,000 plus 400 and interest generated rupees 500. Therefore 4,505 is the total money in the economy. Now you observe the effect. That is increase in income is given in column 11 and percentage income is column given in 12 and net effect is given in column 13. That is net effect, the self-employment income increases 0.31. Similarly trader 2.54, businessman 2.43, service holder 0.05, small traders 0.50, serviceman 0.05, professional 0.20, industrialist 0.60, daily labor 1.22 and beggar 0.20. Now you see here, that is net effect is 8.10, which has been given in column 12. Now you compare, now we have prepared a comparative statement in table C. In table C, that is a single column table, you can compare these two tables, table A and table B in table C. The heading of this column is comparative net effect percentage increase or decrease. Now you see very carefully that self-employed has lost income minus 0.19%. Trader has gained income 2.40%. It has been shown in green color. Business holder 1.53. Service holder lost 2.15. Small traders neither gained nor lost. Serviceman 2 also lost 2.15. Professional lost 0.10. Industrialist lost 0.20. Daily labor gain 0.82. Beggar neither gained nor lost. And ultimate the result is minus 0.30. That is, in the economy or in the society, there is a net loss of income minus 0.30 loss. How it has generated? You see here, when the DA declared, then the DA was 400 and interest was 20. But in case of grant is 400, but interest income has declined to 5. Therefore, the income has been lost and that is minus 0.30. And the interpretation of the result is, that is, there are 4 types of stakeholders. Out of 10, you see in red color ink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sections have lost their income. Then, if DA is declared, 3 sections that is shown in green color have gained some income. 2.04, 1.63 and 0.82. And 2 sections neither gained nor lost. And ultimately, this society has lost minus 0.30. So now, what is the situation? The situation is not good, I think. If DA is declared by the government to the service holder, then the total inflow, that is incremental income, would be 420. Instead of declaring DA, as the government given the grant in various forms, it may be pension, it may be any benefit, whatever name called. If grant or if allowances or if pensions is given 400, the total incremental income is rupees 405. But in case of DA, it would be 420. That is 15 rupees lost. Loss of income is rupees 15. That is minus 0.30. And the four types of group of people will lost their income. But few sections have gained in this economy. But question is, if all the people gain income, then that income would again reinvested to the economy and that will generate income. But in the case of declaring grant, that opportunity is abolished because the 5 people have lost their income. Therefore, no incremental income can be expected from such group. Only incremental income can be expected from these 3 types of people, that is trader, businessman and the daily labor. But they will not invest to the economy because they will consume the amount because they are the lower income group people. Therefore, now you can easily judge if DA is given by the government, that is good, or grant is allowed to some group of peoples instead of DA, it is gainful. Therefore, government should declare DA to the service holder, and also government can clear some grant to the very lower income group people. No benefit to all the sections. Now you consider whether my illustration, my analysis is right or wrong. You may accept this or may not accept this. It is also one calculation. It is not only the calculation or it is not only the phenomena, but it is also a phenomena. The phenomena may happen in this way also. Now the question is whether you will rely, whether you will believe, or whether you can accept or can reject. That is immaterial. And that would be judged by the viewers or the listeners. Because this is our personal view, personal analysis, personal opinion. You may accept or may not. That is the matter of the observer, user, viewer and the listeners. Not the matter of the reporter or the person who analyzed the matter in such a way, or the channel. There is no responsibility of the channel. It is entire responsibility of the users, those who will use this data or those who will understand this data or those who will accept the data. We again viewed that this must be a way. This is not only the way, but one of the ways. I think you all have understood what we want to analyze, want to tell, want to express our views. Thank you.